Everyone, you are live here with the real deal Anita Gill. Shout out to the real and the realest man and women viewers and subscribers, y'all. This content is for entertain. It's for fair use, for criticism, news reporting, teaching, commenting, educating, and research. We don't found another young lady, y'all. The same Ariana Taylor. They found her body at this time, and this is sad. So we're gonna hear what they saying. Then we're gonna break it down.
Everyone's aware of on April 3rd, 2022, that Ariana Taylor went missing. And through the investigation, um, her last whereabouts were early morning hours of April 3rd, right around 1 a.m. She was last seen in Maryville by her friends and family. We began the investigation after she had left the roadway. She left the roadway that morning hour and crashed. And the vehicle was unoccupied at that time. So the Indiana State Police took the crash report, and we had no driver at that point. The next day, she was not reported missing at that point. The family didn't think she was a missing person. That day went on, and around 9 a.m., or 9 p.m., I'm sorry, I correct myself, 9 p.m. on April 3rd, her mother made a missing person report with the Lake County Sheriff's.
Yeah, this is sad. It's sad. The more he talk, the more worse he get.
Department. That report was made, and the next day, Monday, which would be April 4th, they began search parties. They used the Lake County Aviation, they used the Gary Police Department, the Lake County Sheriff's Department, Department of Natural Resources. They began a search for her, and the results were negative. We went into Tuesday, which was April 5th. The mother made another second missing person report with the Gary Police Department because they believe that she was inside that vehicle and she was last seen in the city of Gary when it exited the freeway. At that point, the Gary Police Department began an investigation on April 5th, and we started the investigation looking at and putting the pieces together of where she was. We started a search of the area. We utilized Lake County Sheriff's Department dive team. We searched Deep River with sonar. We were unable to locate her. We did a secondary canine search track. That was a negative. And most of our efforts were north of the crash location and in central about.
Well, see, in this case right here, y'all, um, they are finding the bodies, but unless it's where we haven't found her body yet.
1 to 2 mile radius around the crash. At that time, we exhausted our measures. We began putting the pieces together of where her last whereabouts were, who she was with. So we started our investigation with interviews, looking at LPR technology, looking at camera footage, and we started with her cell phone. As we continued through the week, we came into the end of the weekend, and through the investigation, we believe that she was still in the area. We don't believe she was picked up, and that's when we organized for today. We organized it for this week, and that was with Northwest Indiana Search and Rescue Canine Team. We planned for them to come out with their canine dogs and do a second search and try to start to go south of the location where the
I'm
crash
gonna
site was.
skip it a little bit,
So
y'all.
we began at the count on our citizens to be available to us to provide information and tips and to come out and help us. In fact, many of our citizens came out and volunteered to help the family search in their efforts, as well as giving us as much information as they could find and help us develop leads as we went along. We certainly want to, again, offer our deepest condolences to the family and thank all of those who are involved.
Okay, as Commander Hamady said and the chief said, this is an active investigation still, even though they have identified the body. We will open it up to some brief questions. If anyone has any, we'll try to answer them with what we can. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
He's right here.
Yeah, Darcy with WGN. My question is, you guys have found her, but do you guys believe that is there any foul play involved? I know the mother had concern about that.
Okay, the question is if we suspect there's foul play. Do you want to address that, or is that would be part of the investigation that they're not going to comment on right now? That will come out later.
On scene, so she did positively identify Ariana Taylor. So our individual in the drainage ditch that we located today is going to be Ariana Taylor.
Mm. It's just sad, yeah.
Um, and then started to change of behavior and started to go towards a fence line. At that time, one of the canine handlers observed an individual, we believe to be deceased at that point, in the water, in a ditch, a shallow drainage ditch. This was something that individuals could not access on foot. It had a fence in between it. At that time, the Gary Police Department was notified, the County Sheriff's Department was notified with their crime lab unit, the County.
Oh my God. This is sad. So somebody put that girl body over that fence. I want to give my condolences to the family. And young girls, y'all start listening to your parents. I know you grown. I know you grown. I know you want to enjoy life. You think we don't want to stop y'all. But listen sometimes. Please listen. God, we can't lose another one. This is your girl, Anita Gill. They did find her body, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.